Hi, good morning. Welcome to another session with Claudia for yoga. Today we will do a flow yoga and we will focus on shoulders, neck and back. Yeah. So if you have a belt doesn't need to be a yoga belt, any belt. But if you don't have, you can run out to your wardrobe and take something, like a shawl or a scarf. Yeah, so we can use it for work on the arms. Yeah, later on. Okay. Yeah, good. So whether it's a belt or that, have it closer to your mat. And if you have, as always, blocks or pillows or cushions just to help you in different poses, or if you don't have blocks, maybe you stay there. Maybe you can have like a little stool like this that sometimes is helpful for when you don't have blocks, to put the hands there to help you. Yeah. So if you have something like this, if you don't have blocks or a chair around, it's always nice to have everything around. So whenever we need it, we have it there. Yeah. Okay. Good. So just in case, because I'm using a new tablet that is better quality in the recording. So let me know if there is any problem with the sound. And I did the testing, but just in case, always when we go live is when we realize the mistakes. So we're sitting on the mat, yeah? Again, have your props there. And we start to just relax on the position, normal position. Now, if you feel that the legs are too painful or the knees, you lengthen the legs and come back whenever you need it. Okay, so don't worry too much about being perfect in this position. Bit by bit you can get used to. Yeah. So this way, or you can put a pillow or a cushion or a block beneath your bum. Yeah? But not too high. So you start to work all on the position, on the hips, on the inner thighs. Yeah. So just start to focus on your breathing. And start to let the breathing help you to connect more and more with yourself, like going deeply inside. To start to feel your body as well, the sensation of your body. And to start to feel whatever you are feeling in this moment. Yeah. So connecting deeply what's going on in your body, in your mind, in your heart. If you find difficult to connect, you can always use the touch of your hands on your heart, on your belly, or both hands on the belly or on the heart. And you can focus on the movement of the body when you breathe. You don't have to change anything about the breath. Just feel that movement, and the movement alone will make it easier to connect. You can even start to feel the heartbeat in your hand. And as you connect, allow yourself to settle more and more with each breath into the mat, into the floor. And remember that we can release here your roots, your imaginary roots, going deep down into the ground, beneath the mat, the floor. Imagine those roots expanding, creating a huge base for your support. Or you can imagine already the set of roots already there, waiting for you to plug in, to connect. And as you plug, as you connect, imagine those roots starting to give you that sensation of being strong, supported. protected, safe. And imagine those roots starting to extract from your body all of your tension, tightness, stress, worries, fears. And also imagine that the roots also brings back to you all the energy that you need from the planet. Yeah? So you receive new energy from the planet, your own energy that is being transformed, cleansed and renewed, plus the energy that you breathe. Yeah? So with all that in mind, we start to soften the hands to the floor, wherever you can, on the floor or on the legs, yeah? Wherever is okay. And just soften. Don't worry too much about the posture here, just relax without forcing, okay? The more important part is that you don't force your body at all, that you allow your body to open slowly into the positions, being totally present, yeah, really present in each moment, in each movement, in the stillness. Yeah, relax. You can imagine as well all around you a beautiful, loving, caring, protective energy all around you. So you feel supported and protected as you do the work. And then we move the hands to one side. And then we go to the other side. Relaxing. And then to the center, coming back. And we put the hands behind, grounding your hips, open your chest. Relax your shoulders away, breathing deeply. Soften, soften. And then relax your chin to the chest. And we relax. Good. Now we bring the other leg forward. And again. Now ground a little bit more your hips, yeah? And try to expand your solar plexus, your belly here, your spine. And go slowly. Try to keep the connection of the hips on the floor or on the block. Yeah, try to don't lift from the floor, just to go more lower. Yeah, so keep the grounding on the hips and you ground your hands. So in that way, imagine that you are receiving the energy from the hips and from the hands, through the hands and through the hips. And also you are letting go the tension that you carry on the upper body through the hands to the roots and from the lower body through the hips and the legs into the roots. And then we move the hands to one side. And then to the other side. And then to the center, coming back. And we put the hands behind, grounding your hips, open your chest, shoulders away, breathing deeply. Now slowly try to start to breathe through your nose. Yeah? So if it's possible, breathe in and breathe out through your nose. And imagine receiving the energy not only through your breathing, also through the opening of your body, yes, through the opening of your chest, your solar plexus. Relax your shoulders away. Then relax. Well done. Now we will move the chest in circles. So nice and comfy. We do a nice circular movement here. Imagine as you move, you are connecting more and more into the ground, with those roots, but also you are creating like a beautiful energy, soft energy that is coming from above, dissolving the tension in your body, in your mind, in your heart. So we receive like a support feeling from beneath and a soft feeling, gentle, kind energy from above. We go to the other side. Also this movement on the physical aspect, you are allowing your hips, your inner thighs to open, your lower back. And then on the center, we lengthen the spine, relax again. Always shoulders, remember that social distancing between your shoulders and your ears, lengthen, and we start to rotate slowly. So lengthening the spine, lengthening the back of the neck, and we rotate. Don't force, Now keeping the position, we bring the head only to the front, keeping the shoulders away and to the other side. Now when the sun, because today we have that day that is cloudy and sunny, when the sun gets in, if you are closer to a window, imagine that you receive that sunlight to increase that sensation of cleansing in yourself. And then we come back to the twist. We twist a little bit more and relax. And then again, lengthen the spine, shoulders away, and we rotate slowly, lengthening the belly a little bit in, but not too tight that you can't breathe. We want to expand the belly on the breath as well. So grounding into the hips, lengthening the spine, lengthening the back of your neck. And keeping the position, we bring the head only to the front and to the other side. And then to the other side, come back to the twist. And relax. Well done. So we will do a nice expansion here, soft. So again, you keep pushing into the hips to lengthen your spine. When you lift in the arms, wherever is possible, don't tense your shoulders up. And we expand side to side, using like your hips as your feet. So you are grounding on the hips, lengthening without tensing. So reach higher, but without tensing. And again, one more time. Reach, 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 pushing into the hips. And last one. And then we will put the hand over the head on the side, and again that pushing on the hips to open the solar plexus. We relax the head to the side. We don't force the shoulder up. Relax this arm on your leg. Let go completely. Keep the spine straight so you don't round back. So we really stretch your neck without forcing. This arm is not forcing. It's not pulling down, it's just like a falling there, soft. And then we relax. We expand softly the other arm, and we bring the head nice and gentle. Don't force, don't pull, really gentle. And then come back. We soften the shoulders. Good. So we will go to all fours, So remember, when we go to this position, we try to open the fingers as much as we can to work on the joints of the fingers as well, And we will move the hips in circles. Breathing forward, breathe out back. So when you breathe in, you go forward. When you breathe out, you go back. Softening your shoulders, your chest is open, and your hips moving nice and gentle there. And then we go to the opposite direction. And then on the center, breathe in and open arching, shoulders away, and breathe out and round. Breathe in, open, expand. Softening, yeah, no forcing at all. Relaxing your neck, rounding your back. One more time. Opening, expanding. Good. And then we curl the toes. We put the back of the toes on the floor, expanding, opening. And breathe out and rounding. Breathe in, open, expand. And one more time. And then we open the knees and we go to child pose. Yeah? So we relax, down, down, down. Try to put the elbows on the floor so you can relax completely. Relax your shoulder blades, relax your neck. Let go, relax shoulders. And then we move the hands to one side. Surrender completely, so really let go to the support of the floor, the roots, the planet. Imagine that you open yourself to be cleansed, to be refreshed, yeah, like a resetting. Yeah, you press your reset button here. And then we go to the other side. And then coming back to the center, we will put the fingers, the top of your fingers on the mat, not too close to each other. So using the whole width of your mat. Yeah, we keep the child pose position. We keep going back with your hips, and we will try to keep the wrist up so you can relax your chest and your solar plexus to the floor. Shoulders are away from your ears. Yeah, so you press with your fingers. You go back with your hips, and your chest and your solar plexus is trying to go to the floor. Surrendering that. And then we soften, and we will put the elbows now on the floor, more closer to each other. The hands in prayer position or above your neck, your head, or your shoulder blades. And again, we try to relax with your chest, your solar plexus to the floor. As you go back with your hips, surrender, yeah, let go. And if you can move your elbows a little bit more forward. Letting go. Sorry, my breathing is, I have the mic too close to my mouth, so. And then coming back, we go to all fours and we will relax the opposite way. Yeah? So we bring the arm beneath the other arm, yeah? Shoulder, head, and we soften the arm, relaxing, let go, relax your shoulder blade. Try to put the elbow on the floor so you're relaxing deeply, and your chest is going like toward the arm that is beneath. So the upper back is like a child pose feeling position. You keep your bum up, don't go too back like a child pose, but your upper body is relaxing, yeah? Letting go to the floor completely. And then we change, we go to the other side, putting the shoulder, then your head, and then your arm. And then coming back, we go to all fours, and from there we curl the toes, shoulders away, bending the knees, and we go back, expanding, keep the knees bending, opening your chest, your solar plexus, lengthen back, yes, so you ground your hands and you go with your hips really back, keeping the knees bending so you have a space for open your upper body. Relax your neck, your head. If you get tired, you put the knees and get back, yeah? Now we try to work on your legs here, yeah, like a walking on the spot, warming up slowly. And then we try to go back again, hips, solar plexus, chest, head, and heels, wherever you can. Don't worry if we don't touch the heels on the floor, yeah? It's wherever you can go in each moment. And we bring the body into plank, lengthening shoulders. Important to have the shoulders away from your ears, your heels back, and then again hips out and up, going back, 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 opening, and then your legs. And we do one more, yes? So shoulders away as you go forward. This position is really important on the shoulders, yeah? Heels back, and we go. Hips, belly, solar plexus, chest, head, and heels. Go. And then we bring the legs forward toward the hands. We can go directly with your feet or putting the knees first. And grounding into the feet, we open. And we expand. And we lengthen, yeah? Go. So, lengthening, softening, not forcing. So the same action that we did with the hips, yeah? So we ground, and then we go to the side, softening knees. Remember, not tense your knees, yes? Soften, shoulders away, and then we go to the other side. Not forcing, eh? Don't tensing. And then one more time up. Relax. Release. Well done. So we will go to do a couple of sun salutations. Yes? So we go to the top of the mat. And when we breathe in, remember, imagine that you are receiving all the energy that you need. Yeah? So breathing, expanding, opening. Breathe out, relax, soften. So bomb out. We go slowly. We release. We let go. We put the hands on the floor or on the shins. Look up, open chest. Shoulders again away from your ears. Hands on the floor, we go back to plank. Or all fours, yeah? Shoulders again away. Check that your body is not in downward facing dog or arching on the plank. So straight position. Knees on the floor. Now, depending how you feel on the shoulders, we can stay in all fours and then go to downward facing dog. Or we can bend the arms slowly, a little bit first, like going with the chin and the chest, and then belly in to move forward without falling with your belly, without swinging your back, yeah? Protecting your back. You are in your arms, yeah? Shoulders are back, away from your ears, lengthening the back of the neck. And we go hips, belly, solar plexus, chest, head, heels. And we bring the right leg forward to warrior 2. Again, you can go directly with your foot or put the knees first. We relax, yeah? We soften, relax your shoulders and expand, yeah? Soften, let go. Shoulders, yeah? Relax the hips, remember the position of the foot, that is not flattening your arch or sending the knee to the center. Keep the knee in the same line of your hip. Yeah, so foot, knee and hip align to protect your body. Good. So we stay there, we put the arm on the leg, we relax the hip, yeah? And we will open from the hip, belly, chest, neck. Yeah? We lifting the arm softly here and keeping the position with the shoulder away. We will look up and then we will look down with your head toward your toes. And again up slowly to the hand. Trying to keep in this movement the shoulders away from your ears. And one more time. And then we will put the arm behind you. Remember that rotation that we always talk about, yeah? Doing this with the shoulder, yeah? Back. And then we press into the front leg. We lift in this arm, we put the other hand on the back leg, and we soften. Again, relaxing the shoulders, yeah? Good. Coming back. Soften shoulders, yeah? Check that we are not tensing. And then rotating from the belly, from the core, we go back to plank. Shoulders away, lengthen. And we go chest and chin. Slowly belly in, into your arms, shoulders away. Controlling, not arching. And we go hips, belly, solar plexus, chest, head, heels. We bring the left leg forward. Yeah, good. So again, relax your hips. Remember the position of the knee. Yeah, in line. Good. And soften shoulders, yeah, relax. So even if we are working physically more with the hips and the legs, this awareness is what we need. The awareness of in any position where we put the shoulders. That will allow us to release a lot of the tension that we normally carry in this area for this lifting of the shoulders all the time. Yeah? So relax, soften. Yeah? We put the arm on the front leg. You ground in the support there. We open the body. Again, shoulders. And then your arm, shoulders. Yeah? And then we move. So if we have the shoulders away from your ears, it's more easy for our neck to move, to feel free. So we can really move without creating tension. One more time. At the same time, when we move the head in different positions, we are working the balance, yeah? So we go back, pressing into the front leg. Sorry, forgot this one. We put the arm behind. Yeah, again, the shoulder rotated and away. Yeah, that's the more important part. Go. And then we go one more time. Yeah, soften and we push. We put the hand on the back leg. We open and we relax. Belly strong. Shoulders away. Coming back. We rotate with a little bit of core. And we go back to plank. Shoulders again away. Lengthen your body. And we go chest and chin. And then slowly forward, expanding. Lengthen. And we go back. Hips, belly, solar plexus, chest, head, heels. And we bring the legs forward toward the hands. And we go all the way up. Expanding. And lengthen. We soften. Releasing. So we go one more time, yeah? Breathing open. Expand. Shoulders away. We relax. Hips out. Belly, chest, head. We release. We put the hands on the floor or on the shins. We look up. Breathe in. Hips out. Out. Chest open. Back to plank. Lengthen. Take a moment to check your shoulders. We go one more time. Chest and chin. Slowly belly into control. Don't arch in the lower back. It's more the chest, the solar plexus, and the shoulders away. Lengthening the back of the neck. We go up. Hips, belly, solar plexus, chest, head, and heels. We bring the right leg forward. We ground. And we will go to triangle. So, same position of the knee. Remember this. Yeah? When we go back, we try to lengthen both legs. Remember this action of the hips. In. Yeah? Don't go to the triangle this way. Check, check, check. Check, check. Yeah? So, we are in warrior 2. We press the thigh back. Don't block your knees. The knees are soft. Your hips is in. We lengthen again. Shoulders are away. We lengthen. Relax the arm wherever falls. Don't go to the foot unless that arm fall there. Yeah? And we open again. Hip, belly, solar plexus, chest, and arm. When you do this, yeah, again, check your shoulders away from your ears. Don't tense. Yeah? And keep this line so you can spread with your breathing. Yeah? Expanding. You ground the hand that you have on the leg, you push, and you grow. Yeah? So we don't need to pass the arm behind you. Keep that line. Yeah? And we will look up to the hand, trying to free the shoulders. And then we will look down to the foot that is on the floor, freeing the shoulders, and one more time up, and then bending. Warrior 2. Settle, belly in, relaxing back to plank, shoulders away, and we go. Chest and chin, slowly belly in, open. And then back. Open, 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 open. We soften. And we bring the left leg forward. Yeah, so again. We press back, pushing with your thigh, back, back, back. Remember, when you do that, the hip is going in, yeah? Don't let the hip fall back. In, so we go in line. Yeah? Always is better to work in lines, not for the perfection of the pose, it's just for the flowing of the energy. Yeah? So we go forward, shoulders. Yeah? So have an awareness as you do all the pose. Then relax the arm wherever falls. Yeah? And then you ground and you start to open. Chest, shoulders are away, and lifting the arms. When you lift in the arm, again, check that your shoulders didn't lift. That little movement of the shoulders up is what we keep the tension here. Yeah? Go. Shoulders. And then pressing, coming back. I forgot the movement of the head, sorry. So we bring the head to facing up and then facing the foot on the floor. Try to check the shoulders, yeah? And again, up, rotating shoulders away, down to the floor. Last one. And then coming back, we open, we rotate, we go back to plank. And we go chest and chin, slowly belly in, controlling the going forward. Don't swing with your lower back. Shoulders are away, again, lengthen the back of the neck. We go up, expanding, open, expand. And we bring the legs forward toward the hands. And we go all the way up. Open. And expanding. And release. Yeah? So now we will put the blocks or your stool. Yeah? Or your chair. Okay? So we put the blocks in the front. And we will work a little bit on the back as well. Yeah? So we will put one leg forward. Not in the same line, so we can keep a balance. Hip distance apart. Yeah? The blocks close to the first foot. So we face with your hips. We lengthen the spine and the arms. Push into the feet. Yeah? So push, not tensing. You push the legs. Don't block the knees. Soften shoulders. Yeah? And we will rotate the arms. We will move the hips out. Yeah? And we will go with the chest. So again, solar plexus, chest, until we put the hands or on the blocks or on your chair or on your stool. Unless you are super comfortable on the floor. Yeah? Don't block the knees. Even if you can, don't tense your knees, soft. Yeah? But the weight is back. Okay? We look up. Open your chest. Yeah? So we will do breathing open. Breathe out. We go belly, solar plexus, chest, and head. Breathing open. So you are grounding on your feet, on your heels. And then again, relax. Soften. Let go. One more time. Breathing open. Shoulders away. Yeah, check in this position that your shoulders are not lifting to your ears. Away. Yeah, and then soften. One more time. And relax. And then we press with your arms. We press with your feet, head and chest at the same time. And pressing, grounding into the feet. We lifting chest, head. Lengthening from the heel to the crown of your head. To lengthen, to expand. Shoulders away. And we relax, yeah? We will go with the other leg. So again. Hips distance apart. Shoulders away. We lifting. We expand, but without tensing, yeah? So press, ground into the floor to rise up. Lengthening the spine. Open solar plexus, yeah? And then open. We put the hands on the blocks and we move the hips as we go down. Yes, so hips out. the weight is going back, yeah, but we are facing forward, yeah. Go. And we put the hands again on the blocks or on the chair or on your stool. We expand, we open. Hips out. Open, open, open. And then belly, solar plexus, chest, head. Breathe in, expand, open, shoulders away. And again, belly, solar plexus, chest, head. And again, expand, open. One more time. Go. And open. And in the next one, we press into the floor with your feet. Chest and head up at the same time. We ground, so we lift in chest and head with confidence, yeah, with trusting on your body. We press into the feet, lengthen into the crown of your head, lengthen in the back of the neck, lengthen in your arms. We are not tensing, we feel grounded, but soft, yeah. And relax, release, well done, very nice. So we will do another sun salutation just to go to the floor, yeah? Have your belt and your blocks, your pillows all around. Breathing, expanding, open. Lengthen. Breathe out, relax. Let go. Surrender. Breathing, lengthen, open. Breathe out, plank. Shoulders away. And we go chest and chin. Expanding, belly in. Open. And we go back. Hips, belly, solar plexus, chest, head, heels. And we go to child pose. We open the knees. We go back. We can put the arms on the front or beneath your forehead or beside your body. Letting go. And take a moment there. Relaxing shoulders, relaxing head, relaxing hips, letting go completely. And then coming back. And we soften. Good. So from there, or we stay in hero pose if it's comfortable for you. The more important thing is that you feel comfortable on the knees. Yes? So you can sit or on your feet, or you can sit with your blocks. Yes, or between your feet, or pillows or cushions beneath your feet, between your heels and your bum. Yeah. Now, if that position is really, really, really uncomfortable, go to a normal sitting position or even sitting on the chair. It's better to feel okay here so you can really focus on the upper body than being suffering on the knees and you can do properly your upper body. So you are suffering and you are not working well. Yeah, so don't worry, this will get better over time. Yeah, so if it's not comfortable, sit. Yeah, don't worry. So you take your belt or your scarf. Yeah. So what we will do first is I will show you with the scarf so you feel that you can use anything that you have at hand. Yeah. So more or less shoulders distance apart with your hands. Yes, shoulders. Remember, shoulders always social distancing from your ears. You press into the hips to feel that expansion into the spine, solar plexus. It's not tensing your body, it's pressing, grounding. That will give you that sensation of being strong with a nice posture, and you can relax and save all this tension and energy that we spend trying to have a good posture. Yeah. So grounding into the hips, shoulders away. What we will do is just bring the hands here to the shoulder height and check the position of the shoulders. Okay, so you stay there. So check you are in the check that you are not lifting here away. Yeah, imagine that you always wanted to show your beautiful neck. Yeah. Okay. So shoulders away. So we do 2 or 3 on this lifting. Slow so you can focus on the position. It's an exercise of awareness. Yeah. When we learn, when the body gets this position, you will save a lot of pain in that area. I assure you. Yeah. So we will go a little bit higher now. Now, when you start to lifting above the shoulder height, your shoulder will tend to do this. That's normal. So what you do is chest, solar plexus really high, like a really cocky position, and you keep the shoulders away. Yeah, wherever you can go up. Yeah, and then when you go down, the same. Chest lifted, solar plexus, shoulders away. Yeah. So you keep this strong there. Yeah. And shoulders. Yeah. Checking. Check that you are not changing. Pressing into the hips, chest and solar plexus going down. One more time. Expand. Well done. Go back a little. Not too much force. Yeah? And relax. Well done. Now, we will try to use the whole length. Let's see if this is big enough for me. Yeah. So, what we will do now is we will try to go back. Yeah. Now, when we go, we keep this position. So when we go, when we start to pass back, instead of going this way and try to move the shoulders, we keep the shoulders and we let the scarf go, or the belt, so you can pass it back without needing to lift in the shoulders. Yeah. Okay. And then you check if you can bring it back. So again, chest and solar plexus lifted, shoulders away. Yeah. Probably will stuck in my hair. I know. Okay. 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 So we do it one more time. So for me, this is my opening. I wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah. So it's not the distance, it's the movement of the shoulders. Okay. So you start from here, chest, solar plexus, shoulders away. When you start to go back, you soften your hands. So the belt or the scarf go wherever you need. So you are able to pass it back without suffering on the shoulder, without doing this. Okay. And then back. Yes. So push into the hips to lift in the chest, passing away. Well done. One more. Yeah. Last one. Shoulder. So chest lifted, pushing into the hips, soften shoulders, soften hands. We relax as we go back. Keep the chest, keep the chest. Passing, 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 passing. You can do. And then back, 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 up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Choo, choo, choo. Relax. Well done. Very nice. This is a beautiful movement, secure if you do it that way. This movement sometimes that we do just to have the hands is just pure ego. So don't let the ego get involved on the pose. We try to respect the body. Yeah. The same in this one. This one is also an ego one. Yeah. So you put the scarf more short. We swing him back. Yeah. So chin, 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 chin. Yeah. And we put one hand up and you catch the other end wherever you can. Yeah. Now again, the position of the shoulder. Don't go this way. Relax. Yeah. And what you will do is trying to, without forcing, you try to catch the hands a little bit closer. Yeah. And then again, you do chest, yes, solar plexus, shoulders away. Trying to feel comfortable in this position before you move again. Yeah. So check the shoulders and then again. Check, 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 check. And then expand. Checking the shoulders. Yeah. Okay. And again. Check, 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 check. Wherever is possible without going into tension, without forcing. And checking shoulders. Yeah. And we do the last one. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Shoulders away. Checking this shoulder that is not relax, and then we soften. Let go. Go. Now we go with the other arm. Yeah. So swing, swing, swing. Yeah, imagine that you are in a Western movie. Relax, and we catch the other part. And again. Go, 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 go. Wherever is okay. Shoulders away. This space. Yeah, we want a nice open free neck there. Yeah. And then again. One more time. Check, 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 check. Closer. Shoulders away. The check, 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 the sound is really important. If you didn't say check, 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 you won't get closer. Yeah. And again. Check, 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 check. Shoulders away. Check that we are not tensing. Relax, but you keep pressing with your bum into the blocks or into the feet. Expand. Relax. Well done. Very nice. And we soften. Yeah. Now just boom. Relax. Relax your arms. Relax your chest, your shoulders, and imagine that you are breathing as always like an energy from above that is passing through, like scanning and taking, acting. Yes, so scan and acting in taking the tension that you discover as you did these movements, all the tension that we carry on the mind, on the neck, on the shoulders, on the upper back, the chest, spine, belly, lower back, hips, legs. Boom, it's all going into the roots to be recycled. Yeah. So imagine that all that tension, that pain or that discomfort that you have, that strong energy will come back pure and fresh. Yeah. So imagine releasing it all as much as you can, so you can breathe back a lot of energy. Yeah. Well done. And then we will put the hands on the floor and we'll stretch your legs if you are in this position. If you are sitting, just stay sitting and stretch your legs. Yeah. So we stretch your legs. Go. And we sit. Yeah. So we will sit. Just my mic is full. We sitting for a moment. Yeah. And we will use the belt as well, if you need, okay? So we will put one leg forward, the other leg bending, sitting on the floor in this one. And if you feel that you are falling back, that you can press into the hips, bend the leg so you can go into the sit bones, yeah? So we need to be on the sit bones for the forward bend here. So we work a little bit more on the back. Obviously we work on the leg as well. So you ground. Now if you need, if you never arrive to the leg, let's say, you use your belt or your scarf and you put the scarf there. Yeah. So even if you're with the leg bending. So what you do is, or with the hands on the belt or the hands on the leg, yeah, you press into the hips, open solar plexus and chest, shoulders are away, and then you move with the belly, with the solar plexus, not with the head. The head is the last. You try to close the angle between your leg and your lower back, your lower body. Yeah. So we go with the belly, yeah, not with the head, because that's round your back and you are not working properly the lower back. So expand, shoulders again away, and we go or through the scarf or through the leg, wherever is okay. We don't go with the head, yeah? Belly, chest, and you put the hands wherever you are, right, on the lower leg or on the foot or on your scarf, yeah? And we do the same that we did standing. So we do breathing open, breathe out, relaxing, yeah? Breathing open, breathe out, relaxing, always starting with your belly, solar plexus and chest, yeah? Doesn't matter where you arrive, doesn't matter, you still do the same work. One more time, expanding, and we soften, yeah, relaxing. And again, coming back, we change, we put the other leg. So again, the position, you put your scarf around. Hip grounding. So if you need, you bend this leg, yeah, okay, to go in, yeah, okay, wherever is okay. I show you this way so it's nice. So again, you have the scarf or your belt if you need, and you go again, grounding, and we go belly, so like a really cocky, you know, like a gorilla kind of position, yeah, really proud and cocky, yeah, the body wise, spiritual wise, no, nice and relaxed, yeah? The action of trusting on your own strength and possibilities in your body, yeah? So we go slowly, belly, solar plexus, chest, wherever you arrive or with your belt. You can relax the head, but not at first, yeah? And then up, 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 up. We are working on the spine, yeah? And the hips as well. Belly, solar plexus, chest, head, and one more time. Chuck, 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 expand. And last one. Boom, 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 boom. And expand. Well done. Very nice. And then we put both legs again with the scarf or without the scarf, and we try the same. So pushing into the hips, your knees if you need bending or stretching. So this will be determined if you fall, if you stretch your legs and you are not able to go into the sit bones, you bend the legs, and that will position into your sit bones. That is the right position for your skeleton, yeah, for your spine. So from there, the same. You catch your thighs or your belt or your scarf, and you go chuck, 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 and again, belly, 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 solar plexus, chest, head, blah, blah, blah. Breathing open, and chuck, 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 and one more time. Wherever, eh? So doesn't matter where you arrive. Even if you move only 1 centimeter forward, that's perfect. That's what your body needs, yeah? Okay? And then relax. We soften. So what we will do now is we will lie down on the floor, and we will do a couple of bridges, and we go to relaxation, yeah? So we bend the legs now. Relax your lower back, relax your hips, lengthen the spine. So the back of the neck is trying to lengthen into the floor. Your chin is going toward the chest or your neck, depending the length of your neck. So if you have short neck like me, your chin is going toward your chest. If you have those beautiful long necks, you bring the chin like toward your own neck, yeah? We open the arms. Try to put the arms in cross if it's possible to relax. Now we did a nice work for the shoulder, so we want to relax and expand those shoulder blades and the arms. So you ground into the feet, pressing always the grounding. You ground, you go into your neck and the top of the shoulders and your arms. And once you ground the arms and your feet nice, you start to rise up with your thighs, with your groins. Belly a little bit in, so you are working more on the hips, because sometimes you leave the belly out, you feel the belly out, but you maybe you didn't move your groins, yeah? That we want to open this part as well that holds a lot of tension. And because we did forward bend. So stay as long as it's comfortable, lengthening the arms, space in there, creating a space between your shoulder blades. Stay as long as feels okay. And then relax. So we go slowly through your spine. If you ground your feet deeply, you can stay longer. Still you are working on your back, on your hips, but you can stay longer to enjoy that opening on the groins, on the hip flexor area muscle. Yeah, so we do it one more time. Press into the feet. So you ground your feet. Then you go into the back of the neck and the top of the shoulder blades. Your arms are expanding between each other, and you keep that grounding, chin toward the chest, belly in. You go into the groins. Breathe, ground. And then slowly rounding through your spine. And relax. And we bring the knees to your belly. And we soften side to side. And then we go to a spinal twist. Yeah? So we bring the knees toward one side. Keep the shoulders away, your shoulder blades open. And now recover the idea of the roots deeply there. Now sending you a more soft, gentle, kind, relaxing energy. Plus all the energy that is recovering from your tension. Yeah, all the tension that you let go was transformed, transmute, and you are receiving back that energy in a more comfortable, new, supple way. Plus the energy around you is soft, gentle, kind, loving, caring energy. And as we twist here softly, yeah, the spine is releasing the remaining tension that we carry. Yeah, so really let go without forcing. Yeah, let go. If you need, you put your blocks, yeah, between your knees or beneath your thigh, yeah, to make it nice and comfy. And then we go to the other side. Rotate gentle. We put again if you need. So you check. If you don't feel comfortable grounding your shoulder, you lift your legs a little. Yeah, you can put your block on beneath your thigh or between your knees or both to make it more comfortable. So you can let the spine twist softly and let go. Relax. And then coming back to the center. And we go to lengthening your body in Shavasana. Yeah? So relax nice and comfy, flat. Yeah? Let go completely. Spread. Put your blanket if you need. Yeah? And we will soften there. Good. So you stay there. And again recover the idea of the roots supporting you now really deeply, sending you the loving energy of the planet. So imagine the planet now like a loving mother hugging you, yeah, having her arms around you, hugging you, protecting you, sending you a beautiful loving, caring energy from beneath and around you as well, a loving, caring, protective energy. And just allow yourself to get lost in that beautiful energy. And we will receive another energy coming from outside. Imagine that this energy is traveling now to your house, wherever you are, covering your house, your family, yourself with a loving, protective energy. And imagine that energy now focusing on you, starting from the sole of your feet. So imagine that you open the sole of your feet as you open it before for the connection with the roots. Imagine now that this energy is entering like through that channel, passing through the sole of your feet, your toes, the top of your feet, your ankles, your heels, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your lower back, middle back, upper back. And then imagine that energy moving through your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your arms, toward your hands, your fingers. And then moving through your wrists, elbows, shoulders, the back of your neck, the back of your head, the crown of your head, your face, your neck, your chest, your belly. Allowing your body to surrender completely to the floor and going deeply inside now and relax, relax, relax. Really slowly allow your awareness to get back to your body and start to bring some movements to your hands, to your feet, moving fingers, toes, moving your head side to side, and bringing your arms back and lengthen and stretch. And from there we fall to one side, bending your knees. We go to a sitting position, crossing your legs, breathing deeply. And now give a big thanks to yourself for taking the time to come to class. And I thank you for sharing your time and your practice with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me in this class. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel a little bit better on the upper body. And I see you Tomorrow, if you like, we have a yoga for a stretch and relax with the chair. Yeah, we will keep working in shoulders, neck. And from next week, remember that you will need to book the classes. Yeah, if you go to my website, I have the booking system already in place. Yeah, and if you have any problems, just contact me. And we have the outdoor classes, weather permitting. Yeah, so you have all the info in my website, and I will put it also in Facebook. Thank you so much. Big hug. Yeah, big hug. Yeah, good. And I see you soon.